20,000 votes have flipped the state of Wisconsin toward Joe Biden. Margin narrow enough for President Trump to plan on requesting a recount.
Now, this isn't the first time a presidential election has gone to a recount in Wisconsin, and Evan Hong has more on how they work in tonight's top story.
The Trump campaign says they will request a recount of ballots in Wisconsin after Joe Biden took the victory. And it won't be the first time President Trump has been a part of one in the Badger State. You may remember the 2016 election when Green Party candidate Jill Stein requested a recount after claims that voting machines had been hacked. With the support of the Clinton campaign, the state accepted the request and recounted the votes. While President Trump had already been declared the winner, both candidates gained votes, but in the end, Trump actually extended his lead by only 131 votes. So when the possibility of a recount arises, what happens next? Well, since the results are technically not confirmed, it's up to the cities and counties to make them official.
For Eau Claire County, we're going to meet next Tuesday morning and canvass the results and make them official. Those official results will go to the state. When the state makes them official, the candidate then can request a recount.
Candidates are eligible to request a recount if the difference in votes is less than 1%, and the current margin between Biden and Trump is 0.62%. According to Wisconsin law, deciding who funds the recount also comes down to the difference.
Because the margin is more than 0.25%, the requesting candidate must prepay the estimated costs at the time of filing a recount, if one were to be filed.
And once the payment is processed, the count begins, and it's all hands on deck.
If there is a recount, it does take a lot of hands because every reporting unit, every poll book is gone through with kind of a fine-tooth comb. The ballots are hand counted, separated, reviewed. It's a lengthy process.
That was Evan Hong reporting. A recount cannot start until all the counties have reported results to the state.
Now, Wisconsin's deadline for that is November 17th. Once a recount begins, counties have 13 days to submit new results.
And if you're curious about the estimated cost of a recount, Green Party candidate Jill Stein paid nearly $3.5 million in 2016.